Hey, what's going on, everybody? Anyways, it's Sean here, and yeah, we're live, and we're live on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, go ahead and mash that subscribe button and become a subscriber on Twitch. And if you're viewing this on YouTube, just go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. It helps us out grow the channel, and you also get free, I said free notifications. That's right. Anyways, we really appreciate all the subscribers, every each and one of you. That's right. Anyhow, so it's been some time, a couple of weeks. I don't know. I get on this thing where I'm going to be making some daily videos and then I don't know what happens. I just life happens quite a bit. Anyhow, so I had written some things down. As you know, I am a super organizer of sorts, and yes, it's the beginning of this, as this video says, it's the beginning of September. Wow. It's September 2022. I mean, where did August, July, where did all the summer go to? Or is it just me that summertime, I've had a child in my life for about 18 years now, and now I don't, but it seemed like every summer was so short. It began in June and went until about September. And then now, as I was saying in the last video that I posted, that it seems like the whole entire world, at least in the United States, wants to have fall time even in August, meaning that they have this pumpkin spice latte going on. They have football that starts in August. They have, I mean, everything that you would normally consider to be quote unquote sky quotes fall is actually happening right here exactly in August. It's mind blowing, you know. Anyhow, yeah. So, but locally, there's lots of things that are happening in September and even in October that are considered fall time. Events and stuff like that are still happening, and so I don't consider it to be fall until September 22nd when it's officially fall. And I do know Labor Day is the day of the year that everybody considers that we're going officially into fall. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. You can't. It's like, why do we have? I'm not man of Christmas, but why is it that we have all the Christmas ornaments out right like the day after Halloween or and whatnot? I mean, you have people planning for certain things 6 months ahead of time. Why do we have Halloween in August or in Disney World? I don't have the answers, but I think we like ushering in things faster. I think we're getting impatient sometimes, that we have to. I mean, I can understand Walt Disney World because they have a lot of guests and they have to make it long enough so everybody can enjoy the festivities and the festivals going on. And if you don't have it for that long, then all of a sudden nobody can be there for it. They won't be able to enjoy it and whatnot. But the rest of the world, hey, let's slow it down a bit, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. So, this was, let's see here. Maybe that wasn't, no, 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 that was not it. That was not what I wanted. I had planned. That's not what I had planned. Um, had a little bit of that going on there. I'm trying to find out where okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So let's jump into some Disney stuff. Well, I have it here in front of me. Yes, let's go ahead and get started. So, anyways, Mouse. Now, I want to say that there is this new satire news blog for Walt Disney World. Satire. I say satire. It's supposed to be funny stuff, right? Satire, kind of like the Onion News, that has all sorts of news articles, but usually the Onion News, you could tell that it's completely fake. But yes, the Mouse Trap News satire, Disney News, which you sometimes can't tell if they're faking it or it's real or they're just blasting off some who knows rumor, whatever. Yeah. So they've had a couple of lately stories in the news as of late. Like, for instance, they said that Disney was going to be getting rid of Cinderella's castle. Now, that's completely, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, that's completely bogus. And it's who would ever have thought that that was even a true story, right? Exactly. But the other story that they had on, the Mousetrap news, it gets you right into a trap, by the way, of thinking that it's true. The Mousetrap news actually had on there that for one reason or another, that they said that that Disney was retracting back that they weren't going to change Splash Mountain into a new retheme. And I was like, why would you even, I mean, that is possibly, I mean, Disney could do that. They could roll back and say, you know what, we're not going to do it. Now, I do know, I just read an article today that somebody was complaining that half of Splash Mountain is broken. And I could understand that. I mean, if they're not going to, if they're going to retheme it very soon, maybe the next year sometime, maybe they may not be into fixing every single little thing that's broken. Maybe who knows, I don't know. I mean, you would think that they would just go ahead and just sort of tweak things and make things work just a little bit longer, but maybe not, I don't know. But anyways, Mousetrap news, you get trapped into thinking that these stories are true. They're completely satire, so they say. They're the only other website that I don't like, the headlines that are very tricky. They grab you, they grab your attention, they grab you in, is Walt Disney World News Today. I have to say, look, Walt Disney World News Today puts out these headlines that are what I call, what's my word for them? Anyways, they grab your attention, and then they're the worst, sometimes the worst articles I've ever read on the internet. I'm just saying, it's Walt Disney World News Today. I'm sure everybody has their opinion of both of these websites, but those are just mine. Anyways, so big news out just lately, and people have been complaining about, the cost of the pass holder passes, how much they are, and everything else like that. But Disney, I guess, I don't, I mean, I would say that they're making it up to you, giving you this, even though that I know before the pandemic, they actually were giving this to you anyways. For some short period of time. Pass holder discount is now going to be 30% for like an entire month from September the 14th to October the 14th. Now, that is not really a long time. You'll be able to buy everything. I think you can use it in the parks. You could use it online, I would suspect. But they were increasing the pass holder discounts and the DVC discounts before all the pandemic started. So now they're giving it to you again. Hey, it is what it is. So take advantage, make sure you buy something, take advantage of your pass holder discount and buy something nice for yourself and your family and everybody else, at a 30% discount. And I'm pretty certain you can find some good deals with the 30% off. I think that's going to be great. The holidays are coming up and it's a great time to spend money. Okay. Also, there's been another change and everybody knows about it. It's been out in the news. I'm just talking about it right now. I'm late to the game, as you would say. Yeah. So room reservations, all right, room reservations for Disney, they're going to say, listen, you cannot book a room when we don't really have a price for it. Basically saying, if we haven't told you what the price is at that date for that date that you plan on going, you cannot book your room for that time. And I think that's what's been going on, is people have been booking trips for the way in the future, like 500 days. That's a year and a half out that they have been booking, rooms out without tickets. Right. And they have reserve them and book them fully up for a year and a half out, and they don't even know the price of what things are going to be. And I could sort of see why Disney is doing this, but I think they're probably saying, listen, why would you, who in the right mind is going to book something out when you don't well, first of all, they're probably booking it out now thinking that if I book now, right, if I book now today, if I book today, will I get that room rate today for a year and a half from now? So I could see how they're trying to get over, if Disney does push up the price for hotel rooms, then they have a huge amount of people that have bought rooms for the future that have paid for today. It's like the forever stamp. I pay today's price for tomorrow's stay. Probably not a good thing at all. I'm just saying. For at least for Disney World, that is probably good for you if you did that. Now, I don't know that. So I think they're rolling that back. You won't be able to book out so far again, and you'll have to use whatever specials or deals that they have currently for the dates in the future. And I think that's going to work out better. Also, not everybody will be able to capture all the rooms and have them all booked up, from other people trying to make reservations that they need today, and won't be able to get to them because some guy a year and a half ago booked them all. So anyways, yeah. So let's see here. Boom, boom. What else? Let's see here. Pumpkin spice latte is out. You've seen everybody in the parks getting a pumpkin spice latte at the Starbucks. I don't know if they have that. If the other coffee place, Joffrey's, has a. I'm sure they have a pumpkin spice. Pumpkin spice, even though it may have started out as a Starbucks ordeal, everybody has pumpkin spice latte. I go to the store, I walk in, it's like an entire big giant mountain of different things that are pumpkin spice flavor. It's amazing. This year I've decided I'm gonna check out the Twinkies that have pumpkin spice latte. My stomach is going to love it. The taste buds are going to love it. It's going to be great. I like pumpkin spice latte. I do say yes. I totally agree that it's like overwhelming. It's over the top. Everybody. I mean, it's like it comes out in August, and by September, the end of September, you're all fizzled out on pumpkin spice latte. So depending on who you are. I mean, there's a lot of fanatics. So. Anyways, I went and had my first pumpkin spice latte today. Don't tell anybody that I did it before fall, right? Anyways, yeah. So I did that today, and then on top of that pumpkin spice latte, I had a pumpkin loaf from Starbucks. I pumpkined it out. Anyways, so yeah, that was great. So today, this week was the first day of school for many, many students in my area. And I know kids have gone back to school in Florida. And hey, it's very interesting. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't have any kids in school anymore. I just get up and watch the kiddos just walk across. I don't have them actually. There's no kids running around here. But yeah, it's it's kind of a weird thing. I don't have to get up in the morning at dark 100 hours and get ready to take some kid to schlep them to school. I feel like that's one of those Jewish words, by the way, schlepping. That means taking somebody somewhere. Just saying, helping you out. Yeah, so I don't have to do that anymore, and I feel it's great. Even though I still can't, still have to go to regular work, so I can't really sleep in. I only get maybe a half an hour more of sleep. To me, it means something. I don't know. I mean, look, I'm glad. I'm very proud of my kid. She graduated high school, and kudos for her. And yeah, and I feel accomplished getting her through school. And now all that work for the both of us has paid off, and I'm reaping the benefits. Right? Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, talking about September. September is the last month of the Major League Baseball. That's right. So football is already here. Preseason is over, and the Lions play their first game coming up for week number 1 of the NFL. Oh my God, I can't believe it's actually here. The Lions, Eminem went to showed up to the practice for the Lions. I don't know if that helped them out. If it's going to do any difference, but by the way, Little Caesars Pizza, I think it was Little Caesars Pizza, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. Matt Stafford is coming back. Hello, we got rid of you. Why are you coming back, Matt Stafford? Who in Detroit is making Matt Stafford the person to be showcasing a Detroit product when we got rid of him? Bye-bye. Go over there. We want somebody. We need to showcase Detroit people, not people who have left. I mean, why would we do that? I don't know. I'm not in charge. I'm not the advertising manager over that. Anyways, but usually you get somebody who's now here instead of somebody who's left to make, be the basically the spokesperson for a Detroit product. I mean, just that's what I would do, So, but Matt Stafford is not. He's coming back and he's going to do something, whatever. So, anyways, but yeah, so the NFL is back again. Golf has restarted. The McElroy, whatever you want to call him, Rory. He came back. He won the FedEx Cup and the FedEx and the PGA Championship all in one. It took it all away. He's won it like 3 times or something like that now already. And so anyways, he won, and that was great for him. And which I can't believe, because there was a lot of great PGA players. They're getting younger and I'm getting older and they're doing really great, and I can't barely golf. So anyways, but I just watch. I have fun watching it. And it's really sad to see the Live Tour and the PGA Tour and all that, the golf drama. And you almost need a TV show for the golf drama now. It's getting that kind of bad. So anyways, on top of all that, I'm digressing back to baseball. Baseball is almost over. And I'm going to have to check out the standings right quick pretty soon again. But I believe I would like to see if New York Yankees can play the New York Mets in at least one Subway Series. I think that would be great. That would be really awesome. I mean, I could only pray that it happens. I mean, I like New York. I'm from Detroit, but I like New York. And I like to see a Subway Series in New York. I think it would do good. It would bring New Yorkers. It would, even though it divides New York, I think it actually brings it together in the outcome, because you have a New York team it's going to be great. Anyhow, I'd like to see a Subway Series, maybe World Series. That would be awesome. Okay. So yeah, and then also the cider mills are going to be open. Oh boy. Now, of course, they are not going to be having pumpkin spice latte stuff at the cider mill. I would suspect it's all going to be apple kind of oriented, not pumpkin oriented. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. Mostly everything is made out of apples at the cider mill, and that's a good thing. I do like apples, but I don't like bees. I mean, I love bumblebees, and I'm getting used to liking regular honeybees, but these, the other bees, that get into your cup and they get in there, and they're always those bees. Please stay away. But they're hungry bees. In October they're hungry. It's the end of the year. They're storing up sugars. They like your sugary apple cider, and the bees love you. And it's kind of like the experience when you go to the cider mill. I mean, what would be a cider mill without bees, right? I don't know. Anyways, so that is happening in the fall time. I can't wait. The one that I like going to here locally opens on Sunday. Right before Labor Day. I'm sure it'll be jam-packed with people and whatnot. And and another thing I like at the cider mill is donuts. You can donuts. The donuts are the best. The donuts. I love the donuts. Those are always the best for dunking. And then you can get hot cider. I could just go on like an hour talking about cider mills because I love them. Anyways, so that's part of what's coming up in the future. Anyways, boom. So let's see here. We talked about the room reservation, the cider mills, the pass holder discounts, the mousetrap news. Yeah. So let's see here. So I cannot wait. Apple, I have to say, so Apple I have, I use a Mac here, and in Mac news, Apple is going to be having one of these things where they're coming out with the iPhone 14. I don't know if it's going to be any better than my iPhone Max Pro 13, Max Pro, or something like that. Now they're talking about changing the word Max and making it Plus. I don't know what the difference is going to be. It might be the same size. Who knows? Yeah. Look, somebody made, they actually Apple, somebody was listening at Apple to everybody else who's been talking about it probably and complaining about it since they came out with the iPad. Apple, look, we use our iPad sideways. Why did you never ever put the camera in the center on the side? Why does everything have to be vertical? I guess now all of a sudden they've figured it out. I don't know. I don't think it's going to have two cameras. It's probably only going to have one, right? And they said in the future that the iPad is going to have a center camera in the middle. Man, I can't believe it. Finally, they did something great. That's great. That's great news. Now you can use your iPad. Yeah, I mean for having landscape photos. That's wonderful. And using it for video. I mean, that makes complete sense. Somebody at Apple should get a raise. So, yeah. So, anyways, on top of that, your iPod iOS is not going to be coming out right away. And then you just get the phone iOS. And then I got to wait another month for the computer OS. It's like wait, it's a lot of waiting, but it's always well worth it because Apple's coming up with stuff all the time. So yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome stuff. And we it's always hurry up and wait. Everybody, it's like everything else in the world. We're waiting and waiting and waiting, and we just can't wait. There's except I don't think there's going to be a line out the store for just the software. So yeah. Let's talk about YouTube for a minute. YouTube, I'm waiting. I don't know. They announced it like several months, like in May, that you can have these. You could have go live together. That's basically where you would have two people. I invite another person. They go live with me. It's within YouTube, by the way, which would be great. I mean, if they could do Google Hangouts, what they're going to do now in the future. I mean, I don't know why they aren't doing it already. They're probably losing out. But yeah, so they're going to have this go live together. Sometime in the future, it'll come out. I don't know when. You'll just wake up in the morning and you'll do an update, and then boom, it'll be there, right? But yeah, I cannot wait. That's one thing. But also, what they're doing is, and this is really helpful, is they're letting you now go to the editing part of your of YouTube on YouTube, where you could edit and you could actually move the thing around and get a 1-minute clip of your huge video and then make it into a short. That's brilliant. A brilliant idea. That's great. Saves on a lot of editing and helps make use of your current videos. That's an awesome thing. That was smart thing to do. And then also on YouTube, let's see here. Talking about YouTube. Now I've had this YouTube account, believe it or not, such a low subscriber account. So if you're listening, you should just go ahead and mash that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, find us on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, hit it. Anyways, whatever you do, hit the subscribe button. Okay. Now, anyhow, I've been on YouTube I've had a YouTube channel since 2009, believe it or not. Wow, that's been that long, right? So Renato, and I'm not going to, hashtag him now. I'm going to make a video all about it. But if you don't know who Renato is, he's the guy that got famous from eating Mentos and Diet Coke, and then doing a skit where he basically puked up, vomited blood on the side of his garage, and there was a big multi-million view video. It went viral, and the screen went blank. I thought I was watching Sopranos. We didn't know if he was alive or dead because everybody didn't know what would happen if you ate all the Mentos and drink a big giant 2-liter of Diet Coke, and whether it would blow your head off or whatever. Anyways, it was just a joke, and it went viral, and then that became and then Renato, he got bigger and bigger and whatnot, and then life happened to Renato, and then he was gone on his own, and I was still following him. Now he's back. Anyways, he's back. He's back to YouTube making videos again. Hooah. I will be making a video about Renetto and who he is, about basically about Renetto and how I kind of followed him all this time, and on my own channel here. Maybe, who knows, maybe I'll call him up or reach out to him, and maybe me and him can talk about everything. There's some people that are actually, it's kind of weird, talking about YouTube and talking about things, people from the past, right? And I think maybe that will be a video that I do in the future about talking about how, today's viewers on YouTube, right, have no idea sometimes about somebody that resurfaces and comes back, and then Wallace Shazam, people like me from who've had an account forever are like, wow, it's good to see you back. And then some people are like, wow, they're brand new, So, they're like, wow. And you're like, yeah, I've known about them all this time. Where have you been? So that's something new. And I think that's going to be that's good stuff. I think, that's good things. So anyways, yeah. Let's see here. I think I've almost covered everything that I had written down. I'm just double checking all the pages to make sure there's nothing. Let's see. Oh yeah. Apple, talking about Apple, one last thing. Talking about Apple, somebody has launched a lawsuit. And I don't know if it's really a lawsuit that's happening or not, but somebody launched one of these weird lawsuits against Apple saying, you know what, I don't like the fact that you load up all your phones with all these pre-apps, the Apple apps, right? And I don't know if they understand that, when that all, when you have like a Samsung Galaxy or something like that, you also get all the other apps loaded. Google it's almost like an operating system from Google, and they basically load it all up with all sorts of Google apps. I mean, are you going to sue them also? I'm just asking for a friend. So anyways, so I don't think they're going to win. I doubt it. I really think that what is going to be happening here shortly is, Apple is being pressured by other countries to go to these to go to the new to leave Lightning cable and go to USB-C or something else. And Apple keeps on talking about, we're just thinking about going completely wireless charging. Now, I don't know about all that, but because sometimes it's hard. I mean, how are you going to do that in your car? First of all, I mean, that's the most important place. Is how are you going to wireless charge something in your car? Now, unless you have there are some cars that are coming out with the wireless chargers, like Tesla or something like that, but they're like the futuristic cars. I wouldn't see anybody with their my Dodge Ram truck, or something like that, have one of these wireless chargers. I mean, I think that would be kind of cool. Look, tough guys need tech too, But yeah. But I think that they should have, if you're gonna go all wireless, which is, I think is possible. I mean, I call it wire. It's interesting. They call it wireless charging, and it does. It charges wireless, but this wireless charger has to be plugged into something else, so it's not really fully wireless. It's just sort of wireless. You know what I'm saying? No cords to the phone, but that's a good thing. But it does take. I think it does take a little bit longer to charge. I don't think it's ever going to be the same charging as fast, but I mean, look. Yeah, start charging your phone sooner, which is probably not a good idea for the lithium-ion batteries. Just make it. This has turned into a tech show. Yeah. So, anyways, that's. Oh yeah, and then another thing is, I'm not going to get a new Apple Watch because I just bought one, the Apple Watch 7, and I heard the 8 is coming out because it's going to be like larger than the 7, as far as it's going to be a 47 millimeter watch, the Pro version of it, and I have a 45, so it's 2 more millimeters. Not like you're going to be, you might notice more screen, but it's not going to have anything else that you can't get on a 7. So why upgrade, right? So anyways, yeah, that's about it. I think everybody here for this one half an hour coming here live and whatnot for it's September. I can't believe that it's here. It's great. And 2022 is flying by. It's sort of starting to fly by again. And summer's not completely over. We still got, what is it? Today, tomorrow's the second. We have 20 days left of summer. Enjoy them while you can. By the way, they do say that this summer from September to December, in at least in the north, the most of the United States is going to be hotter than normal. I'm not going to get into the politics of it all, but they say it's going to be hotter than normal. It could be the sun is growing. Who knows what? Who knows why it's getting hotter? We're not having those discussions of why, but all we know is that it is going to be warmer. The El Nino or the El Nino or one of those Spanish named kind of weather patterns is happening, and so it's gonna be great. Anyways, for now, talk to you guys later. Remember to subscribe and see you. Leave your notifications on, that way that you know when we go live. Again, for now, over and out.